What's up, guys? This was a highly requested video. If it's your first time on my channel, I'm Lee. Welcome to Lee Style of Fragrance. Here I teach various topics like men's style, fragrance, a little bit of grooming, some vlogs every once in a while, and I also throw a dash of confidence at you. If you're a returning subscriber, you guys are the best, but you already know this, LSF fam. So if any of these topics I just discussed interest you, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification. So every time I drop a video, you guys will be first in line. From all the research I've done and all the big guy stylists I've spoke to, they have came up with 10 tips that stood out a little bit more. So today I'm going to be dropping 10 tips for the big guys on what you guys should be rocking or how you should be rocking it. And I know I'm far from big. Like I said again, these tips aren't from me. It is from the experts and it's from people that look just like you. Let's get to it. So before I drop into this video, I just want to talk about the fragrance that I'm wearing today. So it is Effing Unbelievable by Dua. This fragrance is just that. I feel like the name precedes it. So before I even get into this top 10 list, I just want to tell you big guys, man, I really appreciate big guy style. It's just something about it. It just exudes excellent. Like, the animal that I could compare a big guy to is a lion. A lion just commands respect and is very masculine and is very strong, and it walks in the room and it's like it's a head turner. So a big guy wearing the right clothes, that is exactly what I get. Like, it's just powerful. So number one, the first thing I want to talk about is wear bigger ties. You don't want to wear skinny ties because the skinnier the tie, the bigger you look. So you want to wear a big tie, big personality, big tie. That's what I like to say. Okay, tip number 2. So wide peaks are your best friend, my guys. Wide peaks are going to look very nice on you. They're going to look a lot cleaner. They're going to accentuate your body, and it's just symmetrical. So wide peaks, wear wide peaks, guys. Tip number 3 is wear smaller stripes. Apparently smaller stripes just look a lot better on a bigger guy and it makes you look a little bit smaller. Tip number 5, you want to wear straight leg pants. You want to stay away from boot cut. I know a lot of you guys prefer the boot cut because they're a little bit more open in the bottom. You actually want it a little bit closed on the bottom. You don't want to have that excess fabric. You want to have the pants fit your leg. Tip number 5, fit is king. So let's talk about shirts. You don't want to wear shirts that look like crop tops, and you also don't want to wear shirts that look like a dress. So how do you find the perfect medium? So one of the places that I've spoke to a bunch of guys about where they get their clothes, it's an online store called ASOS. I'm gonna show you a few examples. As you can see right here, these guys' shirts fit exactly how they're supposed to fit. So I highly suggest checking out ASOS. The cool thing about them is when you buy something from them and you don't like the fit, you can actually send it right back. So you guys can actually experiment with ASOS and try a few pairs out and find which one works best for you. The cool thing about it too is it's not overpriced. It's actually very cheap. So you're not really losing a lot of money, and you can send it back and exchange it for a bigger and better fit. Tip number 6, solid and darker colors. They're gonna look a lot better. You're gonna get that more monochromatic look. You don't wanna have any break. What I mean by that is you don't wanna have, because some bigger guys, you know, may have a gut, and when you break that gut with different colors, like a darker color and a lighter color, what ends up happening is it actually makes your gut look a little bit bigger, or it just makes you overall look a little bit bigger. So if you can keep the colors pretty much the same, or not too light and not too dark, it makes you look a lot better. Tip number 7. Now this is the only tip that I didn't really get from a lot of research or even talking to bigger guys. This is just something that I have been observing through the years, but it is long coats. Long coats look very, very nice on big men. As far as the shoulders, if the padding is right and it's a long coat, it just looks very stylish on a bigger guy. And I've seen a lot of examples and I've seen a lot of guys that kill this look. So if you don't have a long coat in your closet, big guy, get a long coat in your closet. Tip number 8, so try to wear more suspenders and less belts. What if you're not a suspender guy? Break out your mold a little bit more. The cool thing about suspenders is, like, again, remember earlier I was talking about the having no break. So suspenders are great because if you have pants that are a little bit bigger, the suspenders will keep them up and you will have no break. Also, even if you have something that fits you right and you have the right outfit and you wanted to throw suspenders on just to add a little bit more pizzazz to your outfit, that highly recommend trying to wear suspenders over belts. Tip number 9, Dressier Clothes. The awesome thing about Dressier Clothes is they're built a lot better than streetwear and they're very well structured. So they look very nice on bigger guys because there's a lot of problems that bigger guys run across when they're wearing streetwear, and those problems don't really apply that much when you're wearing dressier clothes. So wear a lot more dressier clothes. Alright, tip number 10, last tip. So last tip is grow a beard if you don't already have one. The cool thing about beard, first of all, in my opinion, no hating, I don't care what none of you guys say, but I feel like nobody can rock a beard as good as a big man can, man. A beard just looks amazing on a big guy. Cool thing about a beard is also it gives you structure to your face. So a lot of big guys don't have too much structure on their face. So the beard actually gives you definition. It gives you structure. It makes you look like a boss. Another thing a beard adds is it makes your face look a little bit smaller, and it's just bad. So guys, if you're a bigger guy, rock that beard, man. Thank you guys so much for coming here. One more time, if you're not already following me on, I almost said MySpace. Whoa. If you're not following me on MySpace, follow me on MySpace too. But if you're not already following me on Instagram, here's my name here, Mr. Put Together. Please don't forget to smell stylish. Don't forget to drop a like, a comment, a share, and of course subscribe. Love you guys. See you next time. Peace.